Hello? Oh, let me change the music volume a little bit. Hello? Hello? Okay. Haha. There we go. Hello. Welcome to art. We're drawing Ekko from League, and I know very little about League. I know practically nothing about League. I have not watched Arcane. I'll get around to it eventually, sometime. But yeah, we're gonna be drawing a commission for my friend. Also, that tag of me not being able to find my external mic, I found it. I'm just too lazy to plug it in right now. Because it's buried at the bottom of my electronics drawer, and I don't know where the mount that I was using for it is. So we're just gonna have to deal with normal laptop microphone for a little bit longer. Okay. So, fun things that people may not have seen, but I fixed my model a little bit. Like, a little bit. I finally made some things that really should have been toggleable. I'm just too lazy to program or not to program, but like, to figure out how to get expressions to work for FaceRig, but I recently switched over to VTube Studio, and it is way easier to get expressions to work for VTube Studio. So I finally got to turn off all these stupid sparkles that have been blocking, that have been on my streams for how long? Oops, 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 that's not what I meant to do. Hello, see my desktop. Hello. Okay, back. That was the wrong... I meant to hit Alt, not Windows. But yeah, so one of the things that you can see... Wait, let me switch to a different thing for a second. Should have set this up beforehand. Is game capture. There we go. Hello, it's me. But yeah, so I fixed some things. There's still some like rigging issues that I really wish I could have fixed. But my subscription ran out. I fixed them, I just didn't ever export them, and so now they're just stuck on a file. If I could just please get someone to save the file for me, like I'll send it to you, just please save it for me. So, for example, I fixed my body movement, so it's like a little less wonky, but it's not like it's less jiggly. I feel like Jello every time I move my body. But yeah, I fixed that. But I couldn't save it. But I did get to fix, yeah, expressions. So main things. Oops, not Windows. Every time I hit Windows. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what I hit my keys were. Yes, so I have the little sparkles, which have been permanently on my model for a while, can finally be turned off. I can take off my glasses. Yeah. I can take off all the B stuff. Well, all the B stuff that's, you know, just supposed to be illusion, which is nice because now my model doesn't have to be so wide. Like, it's already fairly, like, I would say wide, but then the wings kind of make it very difficult to fit into certain things. So yeah, I can take off the B stuff. Although it's a little not entirely, I don't know what happened, but I guess I might have like put the transparency, I don't know, maybe when I was working on it I messed with the transparency for when it's moving. And so whenever you move, you get they appear again. I guess I don't have complete control over the illusion of my beingness. But yeah, that's the main things. I have like some expressions. This isn't supposed to be like, ooh, debut thing or whatever. I just wanted to show off what I was working on last night. Oops. Oh my gosh, how do I... Give me a second. I'm over here now. I'm like trying to zoom in on my face. It's kind of a little... I should crop this closer to my body. Oh well. Yeah, let me take off the glasses. I can remember how to do that. Nope, that's the stuff. There we go. Yeah, so I have angry expression. I'm working with a very limited... I like rigged this model in a very strange way. It was like my first like fully realized model that I worked on. It was back in like 2020, so I made this within the free trial period of Live 2D. So yeah, it was not great. So yeah, some of the parameters are a little strange and unnatural. I'm a lot better at rigging now than I was in 2020. Glasses shine. If you've seen my latest model, I've brought this back. I love the glasses shine. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have... This thoughts for next time is, put the glasses on my forehead. Because I feel like I look weird without them. I thought I had another expression, but I just guess I have these two. But yeah. We'll be going without glasses for this moment. Okay, let's get into actually drawing. Did I tweet about this? Wait a minute. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go on my Twitter. I always forget. There's always one thing. I thought I set it to automatically tweet a link, but I think I might have not checked that box. Because usually I just post my own custom links, or I just post my, like, I want to have, like, a specific thumbnail or whatever. So I don't, use, like, the Twitch automatic, like, hey, I'm streaming thing. I usually post my own tweet. But alas. Alas, I wanted to actually... I didn't have a thumbnail prepped or anything like that, because I hadn't drawn anything first. Sometimes I just use official art to be like, hey, I'm drawing this character, but, Twitch.tv, not m.tv/magicallikaya. That's not how you spell my name. I hope everyone is having a good set of holidays, if you celebrate or not, or regardless of whatever you celebrate. I hope you're just enjoying the winter time. I know it can be particularly tough during winter. A lot of people get some pretty bad seasonal depression, or, sometimes being with family is more difficult than it is fun. But regardless, I hope that the holidays can end up being more of a time of peace than a time of stress for you. Oh man, this is like my favorite from the Persona 3 dancing music. Ah! Okay, let's actually get to drawing. I think I'm gonna do like a bust shot. I don't know why text box is up here. No text box. No text box! But yeah, I think I'm gonna go do just like man, I wish I could comment at all about this dude, but I really do know nothing about League. Um, I guess the one observation I have is that first of all, he's very pretty, um, very handsome lad. Second of all, Ayo, what the fuck is up with his hair? Um, I was searching for reference pictures of him. Um, and I was losing my mind over his non-textured hair. He looks like he's wearing a wig. It looks bad. So I'm gonna go with his look in Arcane. Cause this is oh my god, why would you not give him textured hair? It looks so weird. And I'm like, listen, not every like black person necessarily has like texture like visibly like textured hair or whatever. That's not like really a requirement. But it's so straight. Like who in their right mind? It just looks bad. Um with like his design specifically. Also there's this whole thing of like, you know, society just generally being against like blackness and have it being like its reluctance to show black hairstyles as part of it. Um but oh dear god, it's just this little mohawk that he has is just not just there's so many other ways you could have interpreted that. I'm glad they finally gave him locks. Like I'm so happy for all my friends and happy for the character because Jesus Christ. I know, yeah, I was just saying, I know very little about this dude, but I am intrigued by his like little moniker of like the boy who broke through time or something like that. Um, did I flip? Oh, shoot, I must have flipped my video output. I don't know how to fix that. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't super matter, but I feel like it looks weird when I'm like looking away from the canvas. Well, my current setup I'm mostly facing directly towards the camera anyway. I didn't really have an idea of what kind of like pose I wanted to draw for him. Maybe just like something simple. It was mostly just gonna be a bust anyway. Gosh, I might have to take a picture of my hand because this is like from an angle I don't usually draw at. Or the hand is at an angle I don't usually draw at. I like drawing from these like above angles, but when it comes to other body parts, I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm trying to like remember to use references more because I used to use pose references like all the time for like I would take I would photograph myself like doing basically every pose. I just have like on my computer I really do have like a library of pictures of myself, which I feel like oh my god I organized my like selfies and stuff like that by year so I can remember when I took things. If for some reason like the file information of when it was taken was lost. Also, it's just easier to find if I like remember it. Like, oh, the trip that I took in 2018. It's easier to like go locate the pictures from that. Um, but a majority of the pictures I was looking at, a majority of the pictures, because my sister was over, um, a while like last week or something like that. 2 weeks ago. I don't remember how long it's been at this point. But yeah, my sister was over, and so I was trying to show her all my pictures, and I'm just like, I can't show her anything past like 2015 because all of it is just me taking pictures of myself. Well, mostly 2020 is me taking pictures of myself, but like, can't show her anything. um, Man, I really wish I knew anything about this character. I like don't know what. Let me go look into the wiki. That's probably something I should have done beforehand. Um. Why? Why do you always open on this page? Stop it. Okay, let's see what kind of boyo Ekko is. Oh, I like how on this character page it has his pronouns. Just to make it explicitly clear. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna actually pull up another canvas. Just so I can like look at references at the same time. I'm gonna be ignoring this dude's weird little straight hair. Why does he have straight hair? Okay. Manipulates time to twist any situation to advantage using his own invention. Okay, but what's his... What is his, personality, though? I guess this is mostly, his wiki is mostly stuff about, like, his actual gameplay, which makes sense. I don't know anything about League to talk about it. What are his quotes like? Oh no. I'm gonna ignore that. um... Okay. I don't quite understand his character, just based on a wiki thing. But you know what? I think I get like a vibe though. I'm gonna skip this song. I'm not like the biggest fan of it, TBH. I feel like I should tilt his head a little bit. Also, I need to change his facial structure. It just looks weird. I feel like he would be given like the camera knowing smile. Move that a little bit over. See, he's stretching his neck on one side. To be elongated over there. Okay. What is this man wearing on his feet? I get it's very like stylized, so you kind of just like the shapes are a little over dramatic, but what is he wearing on his feet? I feel like this pose doesn't suit what he's doing with his head, so let me fix that. So I want him to be like tilting his head over. I guess this is kind of really similar to what it's doing in this picture. He looks kind of like scrawny, TBH. No, okay, now on closer inspection, like, it's just kind of his silhouette being more triangularly shaped. So, because of his, like, very baggy pants, you get the impression that he's, like, small in his upper body, but, like, large down here. But it's really, I'm looking at it, it's like, well, this man does have muscles. It's just everything else about him is so large that he comes across looking like a fucking Kingdom Hearts character. Uh... Technically, I'm like given kind of free reign with this commission because it was just like a Ko-fi commission where it's just like, I'll draw you something if you donate. So I like don't really have to like stick to doing like a half body, but I kind of want to because I think that he's interesting. Alternatively, I could do something where it's like more of a close up and then do something more painterly. I really do have like free reign with this. Maybe I'll draw him like leaning on something. This song always makes me really happy, but also very sad. Persona 3 still has my ass after like however many years it's been. What, like freaking 3 or 4 years at this point? I know it's gripped some people for literally a decade, but for me, uh, it's been that long. I don't want to just like copy the pose that's in here, but I'm just like, oh yeah, it would be really interesting if he was holding something, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, but he's doing something in that pose right now. So, I don't know. Very similar pose, but maybe like, I don't know, maybe he's like scratching his head. Or like, I don't know. I don't know what to draw for this dude. I'm not familiar with him. Oh, I kind of want to draw him with like tugging on his like scarf. Maybe that might be interesting. Now what to do with his other hand, though. I'm hoping I'm getting this dude's vibe right. Okay, say that he's like resting on like some sort of couch or something. I'll figure it out, like, what he's doing later. Could just forever be an abstract shape. I think maybe it'd be better if he leaned onto the thing. Just so there's a better sense of the weight. So that muscle is getting dragged up. Me knowing very little about muscle groups, like, yeah, that makes sense, right? But yeah, this one was getting dragged up kind of, because it's... Yeah. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I'm an artiste. It feels like his posture is too upright. Everything that I've seen of this guy has been him like kind of like either hunching over or like leaning over in some capacity. So I'm just like, it feels weird to draw him. Oh. See, this is usually why I get the sketches done beforehand if I can. Or I like to. Because I want to know what I'm working with. Maybe I'll just literally do a zoom. His arm is just forward. Who knows what it's doing? Or maybe it's back, as almost as if he's gonna... I feel like he looks too open, though. He, like, looks like not... He just doesn't look like any of the pictures I've seen him. I don't know. Also, this is, like, more of a, like, a head-on perspective now. I want it to be, like, top-down. What happened? You know what? I think I don't like this anymore. I think I'm gonna keep the concept of like tugging on the scarf, but I don't really like how it executed it. I want it to be more like he's clearly going somewhere. Like, you know when you're like the celebrities at an airport? And like he's clearly going somewhere, but like, man, he's got places to be. Oh my gosh, I fell asleep on my leg fell asleep on me. Ah! My sketch is incomprehensible to anybody but me. Okay, first I'm gonna look up some better photos of his face. Oh, these are some cool arts of this dude. R.I.P. him and his straight hair, though. Okay. Do like that. I'm gonna elongate the face a little bit more. I need to find like a better picture of the markings on his face. I'm like unsure of what they're supposed to be. Or like, I don't know exactly where they're placed. I think I'm gonna undo the mouth. I don't really like how it looks. Start eyes first, and then I usually use the nose and eyes as a basis to figure out where to put the mouth. Usually end up making it too wide or off center in that case. I always draw the eyes like huge when I'm doing sketches, and a lot of it is just because I need to be able to like tell what the expression is going to be, so I want it to read very clearly, even though it like does not remotely help in actually what the eyes are gonna look like. Oh my gosh, I've been drawing so many tiny noses, like, in my art lately that I feel like I've lost my touch on drawing, like, larger noses, and it makes me sad. Because I'm just like, but large nose is good. I love large noses. Let me zoom out on this and see how I'm feeling about it. I feel like it needs to be a little bit more, like, half-lidded, sort of tired, just got off the plate energy. I don't know what eyebrow size this dude actually has, but it's gonna be thick, because characters are like their design. I diagnose you with thick eyebrow. I'll figure out mouth eventually. It's somewhere here. He looks like a Muppet because of the mouth I gave him so far. don't really think this is accurate to his eye shape. What is this eye color like? That was a bad face. Okay. I'm gonna do the hair as like a different, I'm like gonna do it on a separate layer to get the general shape of it first, because I kind of made it really big. Okay, let me get a zoom in on his face. Okay, so it's like an hourglass marking. I guess that would make sense with his character. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna base this off of his look in Arcane. So it's a little bit. Is it flipped? Did I flip it? Oops. It's fine. I feel like I should make the lock smaller. Oops. What is that? There was like this one tip that I remember seeing about like trying to make sure the hairline is right. About like dividing out the hair and then uh, drawing out from that. Yeah, this is definitely going to get like a little bit of work on it uh, after I get like the blocking done. Okay. No, I think I have the general blocking done. There's still some things I want to fix about it, but... Did my live PD freeze? Why is it like that? Okay. Ah! Thank you, Shiva Senpai. Part of it, I guess, is just me not advertising the stream at all. I kind of just went live. But thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I like message people. They were like, "Oh yeah, I'll go watch," and I'm like, "Where are you?" Not that my friends are necessarily obligated to come watch my streams. Just they were like online 2 minutes ago, and I'm like, "Where did you go?" Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm like trying to figure out how I have this hair blocked out. I've already forgotten how I drew this before. Okay, let me pull up my reference photo. I really need more practice drawing locks, TBH. Yeah, I was looking through VTubers and tried to find streaming low viewers and finding someone who's streaming art as a plus. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, that's like one of my favorite things to do on Twitch is to like just go find people like with low view counts to like go watch, because I feel like it often like, you know, I find a lot of people, they're like, yeah, I've been streaming for hours, but they only have like maybe like 2 or 3 people in chat. So it's nice to like, oh yeah, get someone new in. And not to mention there's a lot of people that you don't if you just stick to like looking at large streamers, there's a lot of talent that you miss out on. I like find people who are streaming in the streaming there, but more people who are talking in chat. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I really need to like go on another like streaming binge, I guess, because yeah, I used to just go find random people to follow all the time, but now that I feel like a lot of the people I was following before kind of don't stream as much anymore, uh, so I'm like trying to find more people to go watch. Yeah, thank you for coming. Uh, Yeah, it really sucks because I feel like I get that algorithms are there to help you find content that you would like want to go watch yourself or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of things that um you know, if you're not favorable with the algorithm, you're just never gonna like find your audience, which kind of sucks. So I want to like, you know, be the active participant in this where I like try to go seek people out myself. Numbers don't have to dictate whether or not I go look at someone's art or anything like that. Because there's any number of reasons that someone could be like low view count, low likes, whatever, low followers. They could just be starting out, or they could be, um, you know, or like they can't stream consistently, or whatever. Their content may just not be like be very niche. I feel like this is very flat. I've drawn this hair. I feel like Ekko has it's a little. Maybe we should find something a little bit more fantastical to reference. I'm also following on Twitter now. Oh yeah, I just got the notification. I just was about to look at my phone for reference. Thank you so much. Of Ekko, he's one of my favorite characters. I would love to hear about him. This is a commission for a friend, so I know legitimately nothing about this man other than I guess he is in Arcane at some point, which I also haven't watched. So feel free to let me know anything about this guy. Okay. I vaguely know he has like time powers, I guess. But other than that, like, God, I know nothing about League. Any sort of like competitive game scares me so much. Like sometimes I'll look into lore, but usually I'll just let my friends tell me what's going on. I feel like I need to like vary up the length of his locks a little bit. Okay, so I don't play League and I don't know anything about him from League. I only know from Arcane. Fair. That's still more than me, which is I know literally nothing about this man. Other than yeah, I just really like his design. I don't even know. I hope to God that the vibe I'm giving him is right. I like tried messaging my friend to be like, hey, can you like come watch my stream so you can like give me feedback on what I'm drawing because I know nothing about him. He's basically the head of a rebel group, but not rebels in a bad way. Just rebels and they don't want to conform with either side of the state. I see. Okay. What tablet are you using? I'm thinking the CTH4100 or something like that. I have it. Let me let me check my website because I have it listed there because every time someone asks me and I never remember what it is. But like it's an Intuos. It's one of the new Intuos, but like the small, just like regular tablets. I bought it like really cheap. Because my last tablet broke and I was just like, I need to be able to do commissions. So yeah, it's not my favorite by any means. Just an illustration. Yeah, the Wacom Into CTL 4100. Holy crap, no screen on it? Yeah, no screen. I actually am not the biggest fan of screen tablets, not because I think they're like bad or anything, it's just I don't know, I've never been able to really get used to it myself whenever I've tried out anything with like a screen display. Simply not for me. Also, I've heard from friends that their back problems got significantly worse after using a display tablet. So, because they would like, you know, when they want to zoom in on something or like look at little details, they would have to like, they would like just get really in there. But alas, yeah, I also just don't have the money for one. Probably not an investment I'll make anytime unless someone wants to sponsor me. You have a Wacom one right now. I see. How you liking that? At some point I do want to get another tablet though, because I think I might just keep this. I might either give it to like my cousin who wants to go into animation, or give it, or like, I don't know, I'll do something with this tablet, but I would really like to get one that's more appropriately sized for what I like to do, so I don't have to do all these like tiny little micro stresses on my hand where I do tiny little strokes. Oh, I see. I'm like looking at the Wacom one right now because I don't think I've heard of this one before. Oh yeah, okay, that's like the price of a laptop. I think I could realistically, yeah, I'm so used to like Cintiqs and things being like thousands of dollars that I'm just like, yeah, it's not even within my realm of possibility of trying to get one. It's the only thing I have to compare is the Wacom Bamboo tablet. I'm debating trying a tablet like yours because I'm wondering if my might be more responsive. And I don't know, is there like a specific issue with display tablets that are like they're unresponsive or anything? I mean, I've tried. I also own a Bamboo. That's the last tablet I had that broke. Technically, it has my current tablet has like slightly more levels of pressure that it can sense, but I honestly, for what I do, it's not really noticeably different. Um, so it honestly just feels like I'm using my Bamboo, but it's smaller. Tablets are so expensive, but I hear HP and QN are close to Wacom include tablets. Yeah. I don't know why everyone I know kind of like insists on using Wacom, but it's just the most available, I guess, to me, which is why I personally keep using their tablets, even though it's not like really necessary. I could buy from the other buy from other brands. Also, before I just liked because all my Kens were compatible with each other, but not anymore with this tablet, so I guess I might as well just start looking into other alternative, uh, alternative brands. Especially because two of their tablets have broken on me at this point. I'm just, like, becoming completely unresponsive, and I have no idea what happened. My only issue with the tablet I can tell is that it doesn't use the digital display to where I'm touching the screen, so it doesn't have pen on paper feel. Yeah, that I will admit, it takes some getting used to, I think it took me like, maybe a few weeks to kind of get over the disorientation of, not having your pen where exactly, like, you're drawing. But it is something that, like, you can get used to. Like, I feel like if I'm, even after I stopped drawing digitally for, like, a few, like, for almost a year, it was pretty easy to, like, pick back up again. So I think eventually it just becomes intuitive. Don't get me wrong, it's great for what it is and being a budget brand, but I know their Intuos and Cheeks are way better. Yeah. Man, I wish, I wish not all of us, like, I swear to God that everyone just chooses Wacom because we know, like, I guess it's kind of, we know what to expect from it. Whereas with, like, other brands, like, they're not as widely reviewed, so people don't really go for them as much. Even if they are fine tablets themselves. My favorite thing to do with hair is like actually adding all the details and texture onto it. Laying out the hair itself by like blocking it out, I think least favorite part because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, composition, what's that? Hairstyles, I don't know what I'm doing, but like adding the texture, that's kind of little busy work. Although I will say that I don't add as much detail to hair as I used to when I was younger. I used to just go ham on just adding like little tiny strokes and little textures and whatever, and now I'm just like, well, if you gotta get the idea of what it's supposed to look like. Are you in CSP? Yes, I am. I don't know what I'd do without CSP. I used to use GIMP, and God, I went back to it recently because I have a bunch of files that are like work in progress that are still like locked in there, and I have to convert them to like PSDs so I can use them in CSP. And oh my God, I don't know how I lived like that for so many years. Like I've been doing digital art since like 2014 or 2015, and I only switched to CSP really this year. Like I had this license for like a while, but I just couldn't get used to it because I wasn't used to like all the shortcuts and the tools. But now that I have, I cannot imagine going back to GIMP. Like, it's so frustrating. You can't rotate your canvas. You can't flip your canvas. You can't do so many things. Just like I feel like so spoiled by Clip Studio. That's what I used to. I love CSP, although I came from Photoshop, so I'm having trouble finding effects that I can apply on things. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I feel like Photoshop still has over CSP, but it's slowly, the list is dwindling. We can use Photoshop brushes and, finally added the liquify tool. I was very excited about that, because I often because I do a lot of, like, one layer, like, digital painting, and I don't know, it's kind of like a pain when I want to just like, I just want to like adjust something like a small little bit. Yeah, I was awaiting the liquify tool. CSP doesn't have effects like that. In Photoshop, you can add a border or something, add a glow to the outer edge, contour, color, overlay. I mean, you can. Like, layer effects are definitely a thing, and I use them a lot. So you can't really see it. Okay, I think I need to move it over to the side. So you can actually see my toolbar. Yeah, it took me a while to find a lot of the things I want to use, but there are like border effects and things like that. There's like glow-ish type thing. I know a lot of people have been using, there's no like watercolor edge effect, or there might be, but only for brushes. That this is more like a paint tool side thing, but there's like a watercolor edge. You can use glow to be similar to that. How do you get edge color? Yeah, so if you go to your like little layer properties thing, border effects, and then you can change the edge color here, just in the settings. Your underlayer property? I'm not sure what underlayer property is. But yeah, there's a lot. It was there the whole time. Yeah, it was. Honestly, I didn't know what this tab did for the longest time. But yeah, then you can also change the actual color of the whole layer, which I use a lot if I want to, like, change the sketch layer colors. Yeah, I'm glad you could find it. Yeah, if there's any other tools, I'm still not, like, 100%, like, adept in using Clip Studio, but if there's anything that you're like, man, I really wish there was X, and X, I can see if I can try to find it. Yeah. Oh my god, there was no symmetry tool in GIMP. I've been doing live 2D models and stuff like that, and I drew this model specifically in GIMP. Oh, thank you. I give you a virtual hug. But yeah, I did this, I think, live 2D model that I'm using right now in GIMP I just had to copy and paste the whole thing and then hope to God it was kind of symmetrical. But thankfully now I can like very much easily do things. Or when I draw jewelry, oh my God, when I draw jewelry, I used to like freehand it and I'm just like, that looks, that's kind of like a necklace, I guess. Like, whatever. But now it's a lot easier. Just like, oh yeah, just throw down the symmetry tool and now you can do whatever you want and it doesn't look horrible. Um, God, I don't know where I'd be without the symmetry tool. Also, there's just so many more like brushes. I don't know. GIMP was just really bad for like saving brush presets. I used one brush, not because like, well, first of all, I kind of love that brush, but second of all, it's just because I literally could not use any other brush. Like, all the default brushes suck. And then like, it was just a pain to get new brushes imported into the, like, into that system. Because it's like compatible with nothing. But here it's so simple. Just download. Blah, blah, blah. I have like 5 million brushes that I need to organize and use. I have like them squared away in some other folder of like, I gotta use these at some point. But these are like my most commonly used ones, minus this one where I just did not know where to put this, like hatching brush. But yeah, these are like my most common like painty type brushes. This one is a recreation of the one that I had in GIMP, but I'm having a little bit of trouble, like, it does not feel the same. I never use GIMP, the only programs I ever use are PS Crit and CSP. Crit is okay for being a pre-program. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that use Crit at some point. I was debating on using it, but then CSP was on sale, and I was like, never mind, I'll just use CSP. Yeah, I don't ever recommend GIMP. Do not. It's a free photo editing program more than it is a drawing program. Um, so CSP is way better. Beer boom. Gonna grab dinner real quick. Enjoy your dinner. Where is... That's not the right server. Oops. Oh, not this song. Yes, I guess song. I miss Persona 3 dancing so much. I own it, but I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't. Or I don't have a PS4, so I can't play it. Hee hee hee. I am not very good at rhythm games, but I would one day like to platinum that platinum that game. I need to remember to close all my lines. I love keeping like lines open just for effect, but I really need to remember to close my line. Hello, Hoodoo! Hello! Nothing much is up. I am simply working on commissions. On a boyo I know nothing about. Or do you know anything about League? Sexy man. Yes, he is sexy man. And that's about all I know about him, is that he is in fact sexy man. Nope, sorry. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I like keep trying to flag down my friend to be like, yo, what's this guy like? Because looking on the wiki, there's like nothing about his personality. It's mostly just the role he plays in the story and the role he plays in the game. And I'm like, what is this? How's your day to day? Or night? I don't know time zones. I have a better internal clock for like Asian time zones, but I don't know what yours is at. 2 a.m. I'm not gonna yell at you today. You get a free pass from me yelling at you about your sleep schedule because I fell asleep at 9 a.m. It's been busy. Interesting. What were you working on? Or is it mostly like family stuff? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, now I gotta figure out what his actual attire is. Cover letter. Oh, nice. Let me know if you need me to read that over again, by the way. League of Legends. Did you ever hear back from, like, that one job that I was helping you apply to, or nah? I'm gonna guess no, like, you probably didn't get it if you're still applying. Nope. Oh, RIP, RIP. Dang, that's sad. But, you know, eventually I'm manifesting for both of us. Hello, welcome back, Shiva Senpai. Yeah, I hope that, you know, I feel like that happens a lot when applying to jobs, is that they just ghost you, and I'm like, did I like, get it? Am I rejected? I guess I'm rejected. It can't take like 6 months for them to like get back to me on this. Oh man, did I tell you, there's like one time I applied to a job. It was just like it was just gonna be like a summer job or whatever. So I was applying to Panera. And that was literally the day I got interviewed was like the interviewer's last day on the job. And so they said like, oh, they'll call you and we'll also send an email with like follow-up stuff. Because I made sure and they said that they would like send a follow-up like to schedule like either like a second interview or like something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. Do you have a DNR or Pixiv or anything like that? I used to have A deviant art, I don't upload to it. I haven't uploaded to it in years. I technically have a Pixiv, but only to look at other people's stuff. But I do have a Twitter that has literally only my art. Oh, hello, Cam. Um, but yeah, I do have, if you're interested in like only just seeing my art, um, but yeah, so at this Padera, like, it was literally the interviewer's last day on the job. And then, so I'm just like, okay, so who do I, like, they said they would send a follow-up, and they didn't send a follow-up. They said they were gonna do it within, like, a couple days, and then a week passed, and I'm like, well, they haven't sent a follow-up, so I'll go ask them. But it was literally the person's last day in the job, and they were my only contact, and so I just, like, kept trying to call around, and they just never got back to me. So I'm just like, I feel like maybe I should have just gone to the Panera again and be like, yo, I did an interview here. Why did you not get, like, you said that you were gonna contact me. But yeah, hello, Cam. Thank you. Do you know, Cam, do you know anything about League? I know that you're a hashtag gamer, I guess. um, I know you don't play League, though, but just out of curiosity if you know anything about this dude. Uh... Oh, wait, Cam, and Hunu. I finally fixed some things on my model. Like, the physics still aren't fixed on it, but I finally fixed some things on my model. I'm very happy with it. I finally, oh, that's the wrong. I finally can take on and off my sunglasses after like 5 million years of saying I was gonna finally change that. And I can finally turn off and on these sparkles. They're still on by default, but I can at least turn them off now. Hello! Also, I can turn off my bee stuff, but I feel like I look weird without it. But at the very least, it'll make my model look, like, smaller. And I can be angry. I don't really like how the expression looks because I rigged this very strange way. But I can be angry. And then I can have my, like, all according to Keikaku, like, shine, glasses shine. But for now, this will be my little default. I'm still mad. I worked on an animation last night, and then it was just like, by the way, you can't actually save this animation because your fucking model is too big. And I'm like, I thought the animation saved separately from the model. So I'm crying a little inside that I can't actually save the little winking animation I did. I was also gonna fix so the arms could go up as well. But alas, so technically, like, I posted some like model videos, but they're all technically works in progress because I want to add more to them. For example, like like my little model I'm doing for my YouTube channel. That one is the most work in progress. I got through about like 80% of the things I want to do, but there's just like a crap ton of alternative hand poses that I wanted to do, that I never got like around to finishing. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up pictures of what Ekko is wearing. Unless I could just draw him in like cool, like futuristic-y clothes. Cause he does look cool. I think with the idea that I'm going for, which is that this is a very like caught in an airport type thing, that I might go with like just more like futuristic ish clothes. This is the wrong word to use to describe this, but it's the only thing that I can think of because it's not cyberpunk. But it's not. I don't know how to describe. I don't know. I'm gonna look at my fashion folder. Maybe I have some resources on what I have this called. Da, da, da. Art related. How is your day today, Cam? Oh, techwear. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay. I just have to look at what I have that could potentially fit. Oh my god, no! Why is this song playing? No! I thought I removed you from this playlist. I like hate this remix so much. Both playing it and how it sounds. sorry Kenamata, but your remix sucks bad. Expensive aesthetic. It really is. I've given up on trying to have like that like more like techwear punkish aesthetic as well. And I've just gone with the completely opposite direction for my clothing choices lately, which is like I don't want to say it's not. I don't know how to describe it. I'm like not very knowledgeable in fashion. You know this, Yudu. You've heard me talk. Most expensive pair of pants you own. Given I know generally know your taste, I'm very curious how expensive these pants are. I feel like I'm going to lose my I'm gonna lose my brain cells after hearing the price. Yeah, what is the word for like the little fashion sense that I'm trying to go for? The only way that I've been able to describe it is how my mom described it, which was old maid. Somewhere between like a mix between like a very like cute maidenly esque like a role maiden mixed with like a Victorian a sick Victorian child. In a way, it's Victorian, like I guess it's Victorian inspired, but not exclusively Victorian is the thing. It's Victorian in the way that a Halloween store would categorize something as Victorian. Oh, I forgot, he was holding a bag. Okay, now I think I could probably get rid of this. I'm gonna go for now. It's really nice to meet you. My partner and I are gonna play some pellets. Have fun! Nice to meet you too! Thank you for the follow again, and thanks for stopping by! Have fun, and have a nice night! Listen, for pants I don't spend much. Okay, what? You have to tell me this price. Please. Uniqlo jeans go with everything. Fair. A grand? Oh. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that earlier. I mean, that's kind of around the price that I was expecting, but that's... Oh my god, I can't imagine spending a grand on pants. Hands. What's with hands? I don't know what's going on with these hands. Also, I think I have to adjust this whole thing to be a little thicker. Okay, that looks a little better. So comfy, they have 12 pockets, they're waterproof. That's honestly fair. Like, you're paying for quality, and like, I can't blame you on that. I'm just saying that I personally cannot imagine doing that. I have like $30 in my bank account right now. You think I cannot fathom someone spending like that much on pants. You can wear them in the summer and fall. That's good. There you go. You're getting a lot of mileage out of that. I don't want to like judge you for your shopping choices or anything like that. Because clearly you're very happy with your purchase, and so like I guess it was money well spent. So I know how you feel. I'm assuming that's a really expensive brand of pants that costs like $10,000 or something like that. But I don't know what that is. At least yours are functional. Fair, fair, fair. Sometimes people really do just buy for the brand, and then the quality does not matter to them. Are you about to say that it's more than $10,000? If I Google Amiri, am I gonna lose it? It's a brand famous for ripped jeans that look like there was in a fight with a lawnmower. It's like $1,000. Okay. Yeah. Fair, fair. Okay. I like that's man, they really are just paying for the brand though, because if you want ripped jeans, you really can just go out and buy like, you know, maybe some nice like $50 jeans and then rip them up yourself. Like there's so many tutorials on YouTube on how you do it. Like I know that you're also kind of paying for the convenience of it, of like they're already pre-ripped, but I don't know. You can also just wear jeans for a really long time. They're gonna get ripped eventually. Yeah, I don't really mind the whole like pre-ripped jeans sort of trend or whatever, personally, because I also kind of like how ripped jeans looks. Uh, but it's I don't know. I feel like when you're spending that much money, I feel like it's not really worth it. Not to support like fast fashion or something, but I feel like, you know, the ripped jean look really works better with like fast fashion type uh things. Because you know that it's already made cheap and they're literally just, if it rips more, then you know, that's all part of the experience. Okay, let me send it back. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just want to get done with the line art so I can color. Please, that's my main thing that I want to do is color right now. But everything is just like a work in progress with like line art, and I'm just like, no, I thought I was done with my little like the complaint icons I was doing for me and Cam for like 5 ever ago, but no, there's still line art I gotta do, and I hate it. Oh wait, no, I did finish that. I started on coloring. Oh shoot, I was gonna work on, I have 2 commissions I really want to work on. I want to get at least 1 done today, TBH, because I'm just so easily distractible. But I'll get 1 done today. Cause what I said I was gonna do for this, like to pace myself out so I don't burn out, is that I was gonna draw one commission, and then I was gonna do a personal art, and then I'm gonna do a commission, and then I'm gonna do a personal art. Although I keep qualifying like certain, I think I might alternate as well, because before I was qualifying personal art as like gifts and things like that, and I have a don't tell Soren, but I mean he already knows. But like I have a birthday gift that I'm drawing him. I told him that a drawing is just not ready yet, so I might qualify that as like under my like work thing, just because it's my little work cue, just because like it's not really art I'm doing for myself, even if it is for like a friend. Yeah, okay, you sent the pics. I go check. I bet I'm gonna look at these pants and then I'm gonna want them so bad, but I'm not gonna have $100 or $1,000 though. Yo, these are sick. Nice, nice, nice. You're also planning something for him. Oh ho ho. Oh ho 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 ho. Yeah, my thing is just taking a while because it's like an animation, so I'm just like, no. I can't just draw, I have to like actually draw and then like cut these things up and then like actually animate. The actually animating it part is not that hard, TBH in my opinion. My like eye for animation is really bad for one thing, so I'm pretty satisfied with whatever. I can't like make things look extremely nice, so I guess I'm pretty easily satisfied. It's also a way to promote some cheap products for my custom fair. But it's basic. Yeah, I haven't, like... I've kind of been working on it on and off, but I kind of want to restart again because I don't really like how the style I chose. Ah. I've been going through, like, 5 million different, like... I don't want to say art style crises, because I feel like they're pretty distinct and I know what I'm doing. Like, they're all... It's not like it's uncontrolled. I know that my art style is changing, but I definitely came up with like a crap ton of new art styles I learned how to do this year. And so now I'm just kind of experimenting and trying to figure out which one I like the most for this specific project. Making custom slides, nice! Maybe he won't be holding a bag. Maybe he'll just be wearing a bag. Your art style's inconsistent. I feel like if it's consistently inconsistent, then I think that's just variety. Not to mention, I feel like even my art styles have some overlap with each other because if there's, depending on the piece, I'll like pick and choose some things from certain art styles to implement because I think it looks better or I just want to do it. But I also forget to do some things certain times or like draw things in a certain way. You know, it's just a library of things I know how to do that I pull from. No, it's just called being bad at art. No. Except for shoes, weirdly. I mean, you know, eventually it'll start to become like visibly more apparent, but you always do have a style. There's a certain way that you do things. You just may not be like aware of it, or it just may not be like 100% apparent visually, but the style of it also I feel like includes the method. You know, so even if like the end product doesn't reflect it, you do have a style in a way. No! You can't say that. There's positivity zone in this chat. You can't say your style's bad. I'm gonna fight you. BRB, okay. 時私のそばにいていずれていずれていずれてそれを手を振っていたりしてももう一度Well, right. Okay, I can't change location. Hello! Hello, Sean! How are you? Hello, hello. How is your stream? Good. Good, good, good. Excited for Christmas. Later, me and my mom are gonna make parol, which are like little Filipino Christmas lanterns. They basically kind of look like little piñatas, to be honest, but they light up. Yeah, but yeah, otherwise I've been good. Kind of unproductive today, TBH. Mostly just drawing, because people have given me money to draw, so I should actually do the drawing. Do you have any Christmas plans or anything like that? Just gonna hang out at home, I assume. Y'all's house is like so not such a nice place to, I imagine, like a really nice around Christmas. Just hang out with family. Fair, fair. I mean, that's like a big part of the holidays is just hanging out with family. Did you have any like fun Christmas gifts that you got for your family or anything? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this dude just has white hair because like in Arcane he like straight up just has white hair as a kid, but I like how it looks when there's like an ombre to it, so I'm gonna add that. Yeah, I'm very excited to hang out with family. Although apparently my sister is gonna be hanging out with their partner for Christmas, so we will not get the whole family. Um, but I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be dragging my brother to like uh, hang out. None that you can leak yet. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, you might have unsuspecting family members. Mike might be listening in. I feel bad because there was like one Christmas gift that I want to get, but then I realized like shoot, I don't have enough money in my bank account to buy this and all the other people gifts. So I'm gonna put this on the back burner for like a later time. So I bought an alternate gift that was a little cheaper. And then my sister told me what they got for our mom, and it was the same gift, and I'm like, oh god dang it, I should have just like gotten gotten the more expensive gift. Oh well, I don't exactly know what my mom is going to be doing with like multiple of these, but I guess it's a very practical gift, so at the very least, if she really wanted to, she could give it to somebody else. But you know, if they break, then at the very least that my mom could also have extras. There's so many things you can do with practical gifts, I guess. I'm very excited for my gifts. My mom was just like, I don't really know what to get you, so we're just gonna pick this out, or like we're just gonna pick it out together. And so I am getting a shelving unit for my closet because my closet is perpetually and horribly messy. And also apparently a dress. And I don't know what else. I asked for a book, but then my mom was just like, I want to get you something practical, and I'm like, okay, okay. Because I pre-ordered myself these books in August, and they came out like last week. But there were like 3 of them, and I only ordered 2 of them because I had already read one. I was just like, I shouldn't buy the one that I already read, should I? I'll buy it eventually because I want to have a complete set, but But I'm just like seeing if anyone wants to get it for me. But yeah. That was also the reason that I was asking in the robotics server of like, oh hey, has anyone like, what's your opinion on writing on books? It's because I'm taking notes in one of my books. I kind of want this to be cooler colors. You know what? I should just color pick off the bottle. I don't know. I'm not doing that. Oops. I think. Oh, that is just like straight up like purpley. I guess it also kind of depends on the lighting. Uh, Black skin tends to be a lot more reflective, and so if I change the lighting, I should probably change the color. But yeah. I have written so much in my book. I feel like I don't know if I want to do that to my second book though. I feel like a little. It's funny. I don't know. I'm okay with doing it in this book mostly, cause the what's it called? The the story is like about uh like a really like how do I describe this? It is about someone who like goes on like a lot of rants and cares way too much about like tropey novels and things like that, and so the protagonist is just a guy who yells a lot about literature. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like if this character were real, he would want me to write in his book and just yell. um, but I feel like with the other book that I have, I would feel bad writing in it because it's just like, ah, but I want to preserve it. Makes it, yeah. I do have a lot of thoughts on that book though, so I'm like debating if I want to like write in it or not. Um, ugh. I might just have to like take a separate like have a separate place to write them down. Because mostly, if I have a lot of thoughts about this book, I'll just post about it on my Twitter or like on my private Twitter. But I feel like I'm annoying the people who have access to my private Twitter. Oh well, they can leave if they want. Ooh, I don't like how that looks. I think this needs to be lighter. I'm just like staring at my book from my shelf. God, the art in is so pretty. It's like one of my favorite artists. I discovered them when I was like 15. They were like the same age. Um, and I was just like, wow, they're such a cool artist. Like we're the same age. I could do that one day. You know, obviously, I went with engineering. Life took a very different path. But I still think about like, I don't know. I just like kind of I remember like being really inspired by them when I was younger, and so I'm just like, wow, now they're like the illustrator, like the official illustrator for this novel. Um, so I was very happy both to have the book and to have the art from the artist that I like. Um, Man, I do not like how the shading is coming out. I'm gonna soften up these edges and then go back in for with something harder. Also, did I give enough forehead room? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Kind of don't like how I drew the mouth. I might redo that before I like go too deep into this. At least maybe get rid of like the little fang. I think that looks a little bit better. Hello, welcome back, Hoodoo. A lot has happened. I mean, I mostly just changed the skin color and then I very quickly did shading. Hello, welcome back. Nothing much is. Honestly, nothing much has happened. I mostly just added shading and then I talked about Scum Villain. I always have my propaganda of read Scum Villain. Still fast though. Yeah, I mean, after however many years of drawing, I've just kind of gotten used to drawing at this pace. I guess it is pretty fast. Like, compared to how I would draw when I was, like, younger, this is definitely fast. Oh, Huru, do you have, do you want to play Genshin later and grind bosses or whatever? I mean, like, I know it's like 2 in the morning for you, so don't feel obligated to stay up. I was just curious. Because I am playing again, because I need primos for, I need primos for Shenhe, and yeah, Miko. Why? Also, I don't know if I should feel bad for you, or like, grateful that Zhongli does not look to be in the next banner. You're already burned out, Horizon ready for it. Okay, okay. Yeah, no obligation, but if you want to play another time, let me know. I feel like I just keep waking up at times where you should be going to bed, so yeah. I don't. Hopefully one day we can play again. I'm okay with the Zhongli. Okay, fair. You can get Xiao then. Yeah. I'm so sad. I want C1 Xiao. I want C1 Genyu. Uh I want Shenhe. I want I want Yai Miko. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot, what am I doing? I'm like coloring in, I'm shading in, like things that I would not. Okay, this is supposed to be the skin layer. I need to like cut this out. Oops, that was too large. After Xiao, I must say for Zhongli. Fair, fair. I hope you enjoy Xiao. If you have Favonius Lance, I would recommend that on him. Otherwise, if you have the only freelances, then don't. I guess whichever the energy recharges one. You mostly just want his burst to have the highest octane possible. So, also having like. Trying to think if I have any other Xiao tips. I would honestly say Soren has the better Xiao, so ask him. Primordial Jade Spear. Are you actually gonna try going for that if it's on the weapon banner? I mean, I kind of want to get it if it does end up being on the weapon banner. I want to Oh, I'm so torn. I hope Xiao and Ganyu come second. Because I really want to roll on the women banner. And it's such like a huge sink of like you're not guaranteed to get anything. Um, if they come up with like a better best in slot for Ganyu, I will lose it though. Depends on what the second weapon is. Well, if Ganyu and Xiao are running together, then it's presumably gonna be a bow. And once again, like I primarily just want a bow for Ganyu. Yeah, if they're running them together, I'm in danger. I'm so in danger. I'm not gonna spend money on this game because I refuse to, and also I don't have money. But like, oh my god. I want them so. I just want the best for my girl, especially because I'm gonna be prepping for Genyu solo boss rush, and I really do need to get her a better bow. So far, her like primary bows are what's it called, the attack percent one that you forge, and rust for all the enemies that are cryo immune. But I would like to get her, I don't know, something better. Oops. I'm trying to figure out what I want the secondary color to be on this. I'm kind of tempted to go like either pink or green. I might try pink. I feel like that's the color I'm more practicing. What even does what even is the effect of the primordial jade sphere? Because I do not know. But if I do get it, it's going to Xiao, because he is my most powerful polearm user. He currently has my only other, 5-star, like, spear. I mean, I only have 2 5-star weapons, one of which is, Mona and Yanfei's shared weapon, depending on who's doing main DPS. With, what is it? Not Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers. What is it called? Lost Period of the Sacred Winds. Oh man, now that I'm adding this like reflective light, it looks way better. I was just like, this looks so flat. But yeah, then I have not is it Skyward Lance? I have Skyward Lance on Xiao. But if I don't if I end up like getting Primordial Jade Spear, I'll probably give the Skyward Lance to this is painful. I don't want to say Zhongli because I don't think he really benefits from the effect. He does benefit from the substat, which is energy recharge, but I don't think the effect really helps much. I'm gonna try. Plus, he really Favoni's Lance is good for Zhongli because he needs better energy gen. Maybe I'll just give it to Xiangling because that's who I've been giving it to whenever I do commissions. Sorry to quickly advance. You need a second Homa. Fair, fair. Yeah, Homa is just like good for so many people. It's kind of absurd how they had this whole thing. Man, I need Homa for a Zhongli at some point. Like, I don't really need him because he has a pretty chunky shield already. But, you know, it'd be nice. I want to give all my Archons, like, A-class treatment. Found out an internet friend of mine also plays Genshin. She has everybody I want. Oh, well, RIP you. I mean, at the very least, you can see them. She has Ball's signature weapon. Oh. RIP, I'm sorry. You can just get, like, bullied the fact that you don't have it. She has Miss Splitter, she has Homa and Zhongli. Oh. But no Hu Tao. Oh, interesting. Well, did she want Hu Tao? Or is it just like a... She doesn't have her? Very clearly you do want Zhongli. She wants Hu Tao. Dang, and she didn't get her during the rerun run? RIP. Ha ha ha! The things that shading can do to make you not hate a piece. It does look very good. I'm trying to think. Whose signature weapon do I want? Zhongli sucks. Oh, Homa is good. Homa good. Honestly, I just think Xiao's looks the coolest. Okay, time to work on... I think probably the hair. How was your day? I didn't do much. I woke up at like 2 p.m. And then I was just like, you know what? I should stream. I think I woke up at 2 p.m. It was 2:30 and I'm just like, I'll stream in an hour. and then I stream. So my day has been this, literally. I was super tired yesterday. We went grocery shopping. Took like 3 hours. We went trying to find my brother a shirt to wear with. We bought him like pants. And we're trying to find a shirt to wear, or a shirt for him to wear, while also simultaneously trying to guess his pant size. And just, it was all chaotic. We could not find anything good for him. Last minute gift shopping is fun. This wasn't even my present to him. It was a present for my mom, because all she had for him was socks. She did eventually, was not around for this part because my back started to hurt, so I just sat in the car, but she did eventually find something she'd like to give to my brother, so yay! We had to go to like 2 or 3 different stores though. Meanwhile, I'm just like, you could just get him a board game, because he plays a bunch of board games. She's like, no, I'm gonna get him something, because he started working in my mom's company. Not her company, like, just the company she works at. And so she's like, well, now that you're working, like, you're not, like, you have to look all professional or whatever. I mean, he was working sales before, so he has, like, semi-professional, like, attire, but, you know, he's working an office job now. So, yeah, you gotta look the part, I guess. Yeah, I bought, at my brother's sort of, suggestion, I bought, whipped cream Smirnoff, and I feel like it's almost worse in a way. I feel like I just keep getting worse and worse alcohol. I feel like it's almost worse in a way than just me getting like a bad tasting flavored vodka and whipped cream Smirnoff. You're supposed to mix it with other stuff. It's supposed to essentially be like, if something requires vodka and whipped cream, then you're supposed to just use that instead of I don't know, just so you don't have to also get whipped cream. And so I tried making hot chocolate. Smirnoff isn't that good to begin with. Okay, I didn't know that. I was literally just going off of my brother's suggestion. But yeah, so it's weird because it's sweet, so it kind of like, it blends in with the hot chocolate I was drinking, and then it just kind of sneaks up on you. It's just like, hey, did you remember that there's vodka in here? And I'm just like, ah, shit, yeah, there is. And so it's just a little like, ugh. It's weird because it definitely blends in way better than literally anything else that I've drank, but that's almost worse. Vodka's hard, either it's cheap and bad or it's good and pricey. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like so picky or anything like that. I'm literally just trying things out because I just want to learn my tastes. Which is hard, just buying a bunch of cheap shit. Okay, I think this hair is good for now. I'm probably gonna add more shading in later to distinguish like different parts, but good enough for now. Um, I mean, I buy cheap god for cooking. Oh yeah, well you buy for cooking, so the taste is a little bit less important. Oh, you did cook today. Ooh, do you have any pictures? Made couscous and steak with chimichurri. Okay, I guess that'll just be a Huru only. So no pics. Oh, very rustic meal. Okay. Huru only dish. I can just imagine in my head. Did I finish my lunch? I think I did. I just had pasta. Nom nom nom. It sounds good. Do you have any, I don't know if you like do Christmas meals or anything like that, or holiday gathering meals or whatever. But if you do you have any like Christmas meal plans? No, you just get Chinese food. Fair, fair. Ah. Yeah, we were doing so much shopping yesterday to prep for what we were cooking. I'm making cheesy bread and little zucchini and artichoke and spinach bites. I recently learned that the tradition of a lot of Jewish homes to get Chinese food. Yes, it is. I don't exactly. I read that there was like a history behind it somewhere. I just can't recall it off the top of my head. But you guys have a feast. Yes, we do. There's oh shoot, what is it called? Oh my god, I feel like a bad Filipino kid. Um, uh, is there not? Oh, Noche Buena. Um, you're supposed to have like a meal, like I think before or after midnight mass. Um, we don't actually do that, because all of us are too tired. We're gonna be. Apparently, my sister's coming over like a few days early so we can prep cooking because we're cooking so much. Also, my sister won't be able to be with us on Christmas Day itself, so she's gonna be spending, or they're gonna be spending it a little bit early. Um, so we might actually have Noche Buena this time on Christmas. It's because when Jewish immigrants wanted to eat during Christmas, all the stores except restaurants were closed except Chinese restaurants. Oh, okay, I see, I see. Yeah, I will take pictures when we do it. It took me forever. Oh my god, I spent like not even kidding. My mom had like a giant grocery list, and I didn't have nearly as much stuff on my grocery list as she did. But I spent like such a long time trying to find pizza dough because I didn't want to make it myself. I knew the store sold pizza dough. I just could not find it for the life of me. Apparently, I'm just too short. I like asked an employee, and they were like, "Oh, you're in the right section. I saw you pass it, but like you need to like look up." And I'm just like, "Damn it." I was so short. It was on the top shelf and I didn't see it. You're gonna break bread too? Yeah! I am too short. I cry. Oh well. See, literally, okay, so I opened up my Tinder profile again. I mean, I kind of closed it. I kind of banned it after like a day. Um, but I literally, in my profile, I added a thing and just like, okay, what's like a clever, funny thing that I can add to show that I have like a sense of humor? And I'm just like looking for someone who can help me reach the top of grocery store shelves. You don't bake, only spread once a year. Oh yeah, I think you were telling me about like how someone managed to like figure out how to make like bread that tasted exactly like a chain store and then you couldn't figure out how to replicate it. But yeah, I'm so short. That's legit. Every time I feel so embarrassed whenever I have to ask people for help at a store. I usually just end up like uh I have my methods. I have my methods to get things off of the top of store shelves. Um but it would just be easier if I had someone who's tall. Taste of the bun of McDonald's Filet-O-Fish. Do they use a different bun for Filet-O-Fish than the regular burgers, or am I miss? I don't ever get fish from McDonald's because it never tastes good to me. But McDonald's so good. Ba da ba ba ba. Fuck with them. I like never. Oh my god, I used to eat McDonald's like not a huge amount. I used to eat Burger King because they always had uh uh coupons, and I was broke, not college, high school kid. Um, and I was on my way to the college. Uh, but I used to get, I don't know, McDonald's I feel like it's just okay. I mean, it might just be the quality of ingredients might be like different depending on where in the world you're at, but the McDonald's we have here is just okay. And then the workers went on strike there, so I'm just like, okay, so I'm not eating McDonald's. I don't know how that ended up resolving. I should probably find that out. But there's a new McDonald's in the same place. That I have not eaten at yet, simply because there is no sit down area. You or not no sit down area, but you can't go inside the store, which makes sense. But like, I saw there are some people were like in the same situation was in, which is we don't have a car, so can we just order online and have them bring it out to us in the parking lot in the designated spaces? And I was just like, you know what? I just want to get something quick. Not really interested in doing this whole song and dance. So why so complicated? Yeah, it's just COVID stuff, really. But there's no like you can't go inside. That's like the only thing. It's just like we can't go inside because COVID. But like it's very inconvenient if you're just a pedestrian. Went to get a filet of fish as a snack before my flight. Bit into it and I went back in line, bought two more. So good. Mmm. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm glad you guys have better quality. I can't with fish at McDonald's. For me, I think it's just fish in general. I don't usually get at any fast food place because even though we're on the West Coast, I have a rule where it's if I can't tell it's a fish at a glance, I don't eat it. Um, I got too sick eating so many fish sticks over the years that I'm just like, that's my new rule. If it's just like mashed up fish, nothing against it. Just I personally always get sick from it, so. Okay, time to do. Is there refer to reference layers? Yes, okay, there is a refer to reference layers. There we go. Might not eat one in the US. Quality standards are intense, so we rarely hear about food poisoning by restaurants. Yeah, I don't think it was food poisoning, really. I don't know how to describe it. It just tasted really bad. Yeah, my two rules, I guess, are um, don't get fish unless you can yeah, don't get fish unless you can tell it's fish. Um, I know a lot of other people were like they've eaten the same things I have and they're perfectly fine, but for me that's just my general rule. And don't uh don't eat French toast from Burger King because it's bad. I don't know why I kept doing it so many times in a row just because it was cheap and I like French toast. The cafeteria food is questionable here. One day when I go to the US, day one will be going through as many fast food chains. Well, you're gonna have to pick and choose where you want to go. I would suggest the West Coast, because we got In and Out. I was gonna say we have what's it called? Carl's Jr., but I guess we technically also have Hardee's is also in the middle. Um, make French toast yourself. No, you're missing the point, Huru. I can make French toast myself. The point is that I am in that when I was buying French toast from Burger King, it was for convenience because it was on my way. It was between my high school and my college. Wendy's, Arby's. Do you guys not have? Okay, what fast food restaurants do you have? Taco Bell. Yes, but if I had the opportunity to make French toast myself, I would have made French toast myself. It was simply because I was a college student. I don't know what colors I want this to be. I should make these darker though. McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, Popeyes, KFC, Dunkin' Donuts. And you only just got Popeyes recently, didn't you? Um, I don't know if we have any Dunkin' in our area. And Five Guys, but only the French part. I'm just thinking about things that are like in my city, personally. There are definitely Dunkin' Donuts somewhere. But I feel like we have, in this area, we have both Krispy Kreme and Starbucks, so I think that covers it. Not not in the US, but I mean we could, you know, come to the Northwest, then just take a quick hop over to what's it called? To Canada. And then we can get Tim Hortons. Forgot Domino's. Domino's pizza's whatever. Go buy if you want to get pizza, just buy like local pizza. It's usually way better. You want Papa John's? Oh, Papa John's. I don't think I've ever had Papa John's. We don't get that much, like, order out pizza. I think we've just ordered from Domino's and then Little Caesars, and that's about it. And then after that, we mostly just get, like local places. I know the man is a racist, but the sauce is good. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just like, I mean, like, you know, who knows what that dude's up to? I'm not gonna judge you for your fast food eating preferences, but man. I, like, don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm not referencing off of anything. I'm just drawing this guy. Yeah. I honestly don't get pizza that much. I'm so sick of pizza. I don't know if Sean is still in chat, but, like, he can attest to how much we fucking ate pizza in high school. And it was sickening. Because they would be like, it was just like the one thing that I guess everyone agrees on. Because we got it for like robotics, so after school, you know, we were staying there from like for like 3 to however many hours. Oh my god, I'm just getting flashbacks to it. Yeah, we would stay there for a long time. And so we'd end up with like way too much pizza in our systems week after week after week. I very much appreciate the mentors and stuff getting us pizza. But oh my god, the only thing that got us was pizza. I got to a point where one of the mentors that we had literally just started like she started buying fruit and stuff just for me because I kept talking about how sick I would. Like, I prefer fruit, and I'm just like, I keep getting sick. Now I really want American pizza. Well, I'm sorry that you are not in America right now to buy American pizza. Oh, you know something that I forgot? I forgot to, like, change the color of the lips on this. Actually, I forgot to change the color of the eyes. I need to go back and fix that. This is technically doesn't make sense because the strap goes, like, to the... Whatever. Hello, you hate pizza. I can hear now. Come back. Yes. Anti-pizza squad. No pizza squad. No pizza squad. Why do y'all keep it? It's literally for me personally, it's just because of how often I used to have pizza before. It's nothing really against pizza itself. It is perfect. It is a perfectly fine food. Um, you enjoy being contrarian. I mean, if I ever go to Papa John's, I'm sure I can ask for like a scoop of the sauce to send to you. Y'all just gotta come to America. You and your y'all drives you up the wall. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I feel like that could be a nursery rhyme. You and your y'all drives you up the wall. Y'all and your y'all drives me up the wall. That's the wrong brush. I tried my phone. Changed my phone background to cute winter logo. Very cute. I'm very curious to see how often you change your phone background. I'm gonna like map it out. It's just like, okay, Cam has notably said that he's changed his phone background. Every couple days, I don't know to sometimes send that in hat. In hat. Yes, please show your little winter longa. Meanwhile, I'm like, I keep the same phone background for months, and then I try to find a new one, and then I change it like every like few hours, and then I finally find the one I want. I want to change my current one to something Scum Villain related, but I haven't found any art I like though. Cause it's currently Swamong, and I'm just like, I very much like this artist and their work, but I want something else. Maybe I'll change it back to like Sizue. Cause I had a very cute little bunny. Who calmed this Ekko? Who plays Valorant? Is Ekko not a League character? No, it was Maya. Okay. No, it's Valorant. What do you mean no, it's Valorant? Am I... Ekko is in Arcane, which was based on League. Are you just being contrarian again? It is League! What did I say? I couldn't tell if there was a joke or not, which is why I had to ask you if you were trying to be contrarian. Contrarian is me being a bitch and saying I hate things people like. I'm gonna have to find a way to fix the clothing because I kind of hate how it looks. Too shiny. I wish I could help you there, bro, but you're not in America. Because my normal response would be just go get pizza, but you're not in America. You're hungry. Just get some food to eat. Make yourself food. I was gonna say just go out, but it's 2 in the morning. 3 in the morning. Whatever time in the morning it is for you. If you go... Okay, this is not me actually telling you to go to bed, but this is just a suggestion. If you go to bed, technically, like, it's gonna... Morning will arrive faster than you can eat food. Oh, you can get Domino's. Then get Domino's. If you want to get a Domino's and you're traveling out. Oh, no, then don't get Domino's. Just make yourself food. Can you fix my model? I'm like so large. Oops. Down I go. Okay, now you can actually read the chat. Ah, no! Let's get frozen pieces of it with American toppings. What would you say are American toppings? I don't normally get like what's normally put on pizzas, so I don't know what's American. Mix butter and garlic and salt. Ooh. What's on a meat lovers? See, this is the type of food I don't usually get. I guess sausage and pepperoni, and then maybe something else. I always get vegetarian pizzas. Bacon? Okay, I feel like only really specific pizzas have bacon on it. I don't usually see bacon on meat lovers pizzas. Unless I'm like horribly mistaken, and they definitely are. At least the places I get pizza never have bacon on their meat lovers. That's mostly I guess ham, because people put like pineapple pizza on the pineapple pizza ones. Ugh, now seeing how saturated everything else is, the skin looks weird again. Kiss I log the background after I sanitize your phone. I feel like Hawaiian pizza. I always order to get my Italian for an aneurysm. Here's the thing, there's a difference between like, we may call it pizza, but there is a very distinct difference between like Italian pizzas and like American pizzas. This is a perfectly normal thing to eat. Trying to be a pizza purist is weird, IMO. Especially when there's like however many years of history behind like American food at this point. It's its own thing. I do not give a damn about Italians or their opinion on food. Same here. My opinion on food is like, if it tastes good, does it really matter if it's fancy or if it's authentic, quote unquote? If you enjoy it, then it really doesn't matter. What the fuck color? It's like arguing between authentic and Americanized food. Who cares? Yeah, exactly. Oh shoot! You know what I forgot is fucking face marks. He has brown eyes. It's too exhausting to argue about like authentic foods or whatever. Like, I care to a certain extent when it's like, you know, what's it called? Oh my god, I've been talking for too long. I'm trying to remember the name. Uh, this is not the word I'm looking for, but the only word coming to my mind is eugenics. uh, Gen. I feel like it has a gen in it somewhere. Yeah, what's appropriate? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Gentrified. Yeah, when it's like gentrified, I'm just like, ugh. Um, I'm more upset with it because it's mostly taking advantage of the um uh it's more taking advantage of it necessarily than, you know, building off of the histories of these ethnic foods in America. And even then, it's just more fun to make fun of them than it is to really like say like, no, you shouldn't be allowed to do this. It's when people start insisting that like the Americanized version is somehow superior. It's just like, it's really just up to personal taste. Yeah, it's okay if you want to make your own spin, but don't say you made it better, especially if the foods are changed based on the group system. Same could be said for Korean family. But enough her name was Karen. Jeez. Yeah, I'm all for fusion and the like. Yeah, just, you know, cite your sources. Cite your sources. I've never had Korean spam before, but I fucking love US spam. Yeah, yeah. There's this whole history of Western Chinese food. It's it's just like, you just have different preferences and taste. Yeah, and it is, yeah, it's made by Chinese people. Don't be elitist about your preferences about like what's real, authentic version of this food. Sometimes it is really just like, you know, there's like this whole history to it that you may not know about. Um, Oh. Well, if I ever go to Switzerland, maybe I'll stop by. It's kind of sketchy in rendering, but that's kind of the whole thing, is that this is originally supposed to be a sketch. It was originally also uncolored, so. No worries. Interesting to hear you talking about food. I don't know anything about this dude at all, but I have assigned him by lighting. Go to bed. Best of luck sleeping. Thank you for coming. I'll probably be ending stream soon because I'm almost done with this art. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I'll post it when I'm done. So you can see the completed. Night night. Yay. Thanks for joining. Why does this before arena, I think? This is the end music for... Oh, it probably isn't before arena, because it's P3 music. But I think this is part of the final boss theme? No, this is not final boss theme. Because I know this has Burn My Dread in it, or it's about to play some parts of Burn My Dread, but what song is this? Heartful Cry. Alright, progress, thank you! I'm almost done. I'm just trying to get background stuff. Presentations in JP cases versus US cases. So Papa was like, ooh. How's it, like, what's the difference? Like, what are you... I'm curious on what you're finding. Okay, it's in the chat. Okay. Oh, skipping this stupid song again. Oh my god, I really need to get a longer playlist. I think I'm gonna switch to... I don't know, Persona 5 music? Oop, don't look at that. Don't look at that! Ah! Why is your default spawn location uh, on my first screen? Please change to my second screen. Actually, you know what? Let's go... God damn it. Every time. Every time! Stop spawning over here. Interesting. It's already stigmatized. Okay. Yeah, I'd imagine. Overdiagnosed should be rare, or it's iatrogenic. Thank you for the for explaining what those mean. It's a 2002, by the way. I think the stigma is still the same for the US. It stays in JP. Only 10 cases reported. Yeah, that's so low. I can imagine why these. I don't know if it's just hesitance to diagnose, but like, I can imagine with such low, like, diagnosed cases that, you know, that's why, kind of why there's the stigma there. Kind of feeds into each other. Like, there's nobody who has it, so of course we're gonna, like, feed into different, like, stereotypes and whatever. Hmm. Very covert. People expect Fluoride symptoms to be able to diagnose, but typically not safe to do so. So it makes sense. They state like 4 years people get diagnosed. That's so long. I mean, I get why, but like, man, that's so long. Wow, it's Ekko! It's Ekko! I'm done. It's the lead character! Yay! Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming because my back hurts. I'm a little sleepy and I should eat dinner. Thank you all for coming. I will not go bed, but I'm gonna take a bit of a break. Give my hands and legs a stretch. Yeah, if you want to hang out later, Cam, I will be free to. Good night.